What's up everyone, this is Ryan here. Today I'm going to do a talking video on the Craftsman Compact Blower in the Fall Cleanup Edition. Now, it will get used again this year, or the next month I guess, because you know it's about this thing like which here's the thing though, exactly. This thing right here is actually going to get used almost like during the fall cleanup season. You see, so you can see, it's only got one bar left in the battery, which I know since I have expected this thing you can see because this is a CMCB, it was in 100, and I do like this thing a lot because you see how much it's better this thing, which is not that bad in my opinion, but you see how much it's better this thing you can see because it's not how we exactly this machine exactly, which is definitely looks pretty much what expected this machine exactly, which is definitely looks pretty nice in my opinion. So it will get used again this year again and during the fall cleaning season because it did a good job with leaves and what you see last year, which is definitely but it looks pretty nice by expected this thing which is definitely looks pretty nice in my opinion. But I do like this thing a lot because you don't know how expected things that will get used again this year, which is 555 exactly. But it's definitely what it is on this machine because you don't know how expected the things that get used almost like quite a bit because I do like this thing a lot because you see how much expected it because here's one thing I realized. I do like this thing a lot because you see how much expected this thing is like it could get used during the fall cleaning season. And you know why exactly? I mean, you can see how much expected this thing exactly, which is it's definitely what it is on this thing exactly, which is definitely looks pretty nice in my opinion, which you see how much expected this thing exactly, which it's definitely what it is on this machine exactly, which is it's definitely looks pretty nice in my opinion, but you see how much expected this thing you can see because I do like this thing a lot because you see how much expected this thing will get used almost quite a bit in the fall cleanup season, which I know since how much I've expected this thing you can see because you see how much expected this thing exactly, which is I do like this thing a lot because you see how much expected this thing exactly, which is definitely looks pretty nice in my opinion. But you know what exactly? I mean, I do like this thing a lot because you see how much expected this thing exactly because if this blower exactly get used during the fall cleanup season, which is definitely looks pretty much what expected this thing exactly, which I do kind of like this thing a lot because you see how much expected this thing exactly. And you can see how much expected this thing exactly, which is definitely looks pretty much what expected this thing exactly, which I do kind of like this thing a lot because I mean look at this thing. I mean you can see how expected this thing exactly is get used almost quite a bit because here's one I knew of something like this because you can tell it's definitely will get used almost like quite a bit this year. You know, I really do like this thing a lot because it's seeing what expected this thing exactly, which just definitely looks pretty nice in my opinion. So it's definitely how much I expected this thing exactly, which just definitely looks pretty much what expected this thing exactly. Just I do kind of like this thing a lot because you're seeing what expected this thing exactly, which I do like this thing a lot because I mean, look at this thing. You can see how much expected this thing you can see because you don't know how expected this thing exactly. It just definitely looks pretty much what expected this thing exactly, which I do like this thing a lot because you see how much expected this thing exactly. So it definitely will get used during the fall cleanup season, and definitely will get used this year because you see how expected this thing. I do like this thing a lot.